You want to know about a sign of how God has visited you? Is when you're in a situation in life where you're working very hard, for example, in a, let's just call it a work situation. And then you got a family situation and all these situations, right? Where you're not getting the right reaction by people. What I'm saying is there's things that you know that you are and you're getting a lot of backlash and adversity, right? You might be in a home situation where you're struggling. They see you struggling at this job, right? And you know your worth. You know how hard you're working. You know how much you like the main aspect of the job, right? But it's the people that are attacking you around you, like the coworkers and management. They hate, bro. They're haters because you have something great in you. But it's affecting you, bro. I mean, you're a human being. We don't wrestle amongst flesh and blood. We wrestle amongst wickedness and principalities. My point of God visiting you is when you get this overwhelming sense of peace, comfort, and complete peace inside you. You also get that when you figure out what your real purpose is. Like, you got to think, what gives you complete peace and joy? Like that you've never felt this peaceful in your life. Not even looking over the view of a beautiful beach. I'm talking about extreme peace. Like this amazing blanket of peace. That's God. He has visited you. If you've ever felt this overwhelming sense of peace, these butterflies in your stomach, like something is coming too, like something big is about to happen. God has visited you. God has visited you when you're going through hell at work for no reason, bro. No reason, like, bro, like you are the best server there at the restaurant, right? The best. People see the admiration you get. Sometimes you don't even want to get all that praise because you know there's haters all around you that work with you, right? But you get all this praise and stuff, and that's God visiting you. They gotta see you elevate. Your haters will see you. Yeah, yes, right. The customers, or we call them guests in hospitality, will say goodbye to you and hug you and say, "Where's your manager? Let me talk to him." And he's a hater, and they'll tell him, "Hey, keep this guy." You know what I'm saying? This guy is the best server I've ever seen, or whatever. Crazy praise, bro. Like, I got so much praise at my job that it's like I don't even know. I've never been in a situation where I'm completely not nervous for the interview. If I go on a job interview, I'm nervous now about like looking too confident, which is stupid. Now you know your worth. When God has visited you, you know your worth, and he reminds you of who you are because you're not getting any of that by anybody around you. They're fake, bro. They're not telling you what you, I guess, want to hear. Let's say you could use a comforting word, right? But God has visited you when he gives you that comforting word from a complete stranger. A complete stranger will come up to you and tell you, you know, you go up to their dog and they'll be like, start talking to you about stuff, and it'll be something about God. Like, hey, like this lady was like, you know the story of about God and the dog, and how he said to in the Bible he's gonna send one of his prophets something, he has something special for him, and what he sent him was a dog, and dog backwards is God. That's why it's a man's best friend, and it's like made so much sense to me. And then the lady was like, and you know, I've never seen my dogs like ever be so calm and accept somebody, because I went to pet the dog, right? And I was talking to her, and it was just one of the customers at the restaurant, and she was like, I have never seen nobody other than my husband has ever been able to, like me and my husband have been able to, nobody, no stranger has been able to approach my dog and with them being comfortable. And you know why? She said, she was like, because you have a pure soul. You're a good person. Yeah, bro, that's how it is. When God visits you, you get people that it's something that you've never really even experienced before. I had never experienced this type of admiration because I was going through it, bro. Like, I was going through it at that job, bro. Like, for real. That's how you know you're doing something right in life. That you don't do you're being attacked, bro, and the devil's gonna lose, bro. God will visit you, bro. He will visit you several times. You won't only drop the check off, it'll be $100. They will give you $100 tip. That doesn't matter. But it does play a role in the whole picture. You might tell somebody, hey, I got 100% tip. And it's happening at least once a week, twice a week. If it's not 100% tip, it's a 30% tip and a note left. A note? Like, I've been in the hospitality industry for like almost 10 years. I've never been a different person. But I mean, yeah, now I'm reading the word, but I was always a good person. I always worked my ass off, like just because I want to provide the best service, bro. I like treating people the way I like to be treated. Look, when you go out these days, bro, there is no customer service. When New Breed Global Truth said you can't even spend your money like happily here, like you don't get good service in this country, he's right. But thank God that there's people like me. Like, then I realized my self-worth. I like helping people. I like helping people. God loves it when you put yourself, like, when you put other people before yourself. You're suffering. Let's say you don't feel good, having heart palpitations at work, and you're still, working hard to make sure your service is at this level. You provide quality service. You will not provide less than that. You will not let the devil win. You will not turn into the co-workers around you that are miserable, that come up to you and say, oh, look at this tip I got. Look at this tip. And I was like, well, I lead by example. You guys are all getting shitty ass tips. I don't know why I'm getting 20, 30, 40, 50, 100% tips. Like, maybe you should follow my lead. They don't follow my lead, no. So my point is that when God visits you, it's a big thing, bro. You feel this, you get loved by random people. And that shows you who the people around you really are. Because when you're getting true love, and it's unconditional, you get told things that you are, bro. Someone that tells you have a pure spirit, that's a very rare thing in this country. I've heard it in Greece. And that's God visiting me there too. But the biggest thing is when you're going through a lot here and you're getting none of that from people around you. You're not getting unconditional love. You're not being spoken about truthfully. You might say something and someone lashes back at you like, well, you gotta keep the job because this, or that's great, you got 100% tip because that's great, you gotta keep the job, save that money. It's bigger than that. It's bigger. I don't give a shit about money in that way. The 100% tip means, think about this, bro. The bill is 100. I get 100 as a tip. That means that the food does not matter. You're worth more than that. You're worth more than this job. You are worth more. You're worth it. You're appreciated. One lady left. Someone needs to hear this story, bro. Like, one lady appreciated my service so much. Like, it makes me feel like going back, but I want to help people in a bigger scale. That's why I left that place. I don't want to be an employee, bro. Like, in that type of way. Like, I called HR. I was like, bro, the only way I will stay there, and it was still a joke, I ain't staying in a company like that. The only way I'll stay there is if you fire every single manager in there, and I run the place. She laughed, like, and then I said, I'm kidding, or something. She said, oh, I thought you were serious. I was like, yeah, well, actually, I am serious, but no, your company, nah, bro. No, I'm good. So, basically, like, when you do everything right, clean as a whistle, they can't say shit about me at that place. Excuse my friend. They can't say nothing. Someone asked what happened to Andreas. They can't even say what happened to me, bro. I filed a lawsuit on these people. I don't want nobody to lose their job, but I'm doing it for the customers. People are spending their money, bro, that they worked hard for, and they're getting this shitty ass service. Without me there, they get shitty service, bro. Unfortunate. You know how birds of a feather flock together? Yeah, so there was a manager there that was good, professional. He appreciated me. He told me things, and the last thing he said was like, yeah, man, I'll see you in the future, maybe in Mykonos when you're famous. And he sees something in me. That was a compliment. Like, he was very professional. Once he left, another manager came. There were 3 managers, all with the same mindset: harassment, just intimidation. It's called workplace mobbing, bro. That's what being a targeted individual is. I always looked at targeted individual and like heard about Newbury talking about it and stuff like that, and like finally it happened to me where I really saw that I was a target and being targeted at work. You know what I'm saying? And so when God visits you, you will understand that it's a visit from God. You will be going through something where you are like, like, I'm a good person, man. Like, why, bro? Like, why do I get all this backlash, all this freaking adversity? I go to work, I'm the best server there, but I get workplace mobbed. No one should, but I get harassed, sexually harassed too by a freaking, a transition. The most disgusting thing. I'm a straight man. Heterosexual, instead of like a girl of the opposite sex harassing me sexually or anything it's disgusting, right? To get her sexually harassed, especially by a transition, if you know what I mean. It disgust someone who's a heterosexual person. Just think about the worst way to get sexually harassed. Disgust you. That's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? So like basically, forget all that. Basically, you will never, when you believe in God, have faith and pray. He's not gonna leave you astray. He's not going to have you suffer at the job and you're going to keep banging your head like, I know I'm a good person. I know my worth. You do know your worth. You know you're a good person. You're praying to God and he's going to send people. He will send people in human form. He speaks to people. He speaks to you through dreams. He speaks to you by you having the Holy Spirit. That's why he keeps you so strong. This was the first job where I was spiritually strong enough to never leave with my work with me. To be like, I used to just be like this, like, dude, I know these people be hating on me and shit, and then, I gotta take care of my family and this and that, and I know these people be hating on me. And I was just thinking to myself, or telling someone near me, like, I don't know how it doesn't affect me at all. Like, so I wouldn't let it affect me, right? Like, I would leave, I'd be like, wow, because, I would get those visits. God would visit me. It wouldn't just be like, oh, regular service. No, like I give exceptional service and just get like a thank you and a 20% tip. I don't do it for the money. We're talking about big things that you cannot. I will never forget this job. That's why you pray for your enemies and you thank the people that screwed you over because they actually did you a favor. Dude, there's people that do this, right? They suffer listen, when God visits you, you're blessed. That's all I gotta say. He will scream at you. He's telling you, like, there was a story in the Bible of this guy said, oh, God will save me. He said this, he's like, let's say it was flooding or something, right? And a warning sign comes. A huge light comes that says it's flooding, saying, warning, warning, get off this road now. Get off the bridge. Stop looking at whatever, I don't know. You get a warning sign. You get another warning sign. People tell you to leave the house. It's about to flood. People tell you that the hurricane's right there, and you're just sitting there like just God will save me. God will save me. God, and then you die, right? You go up to heaven. You meet God. God's like, and you're like, what happened? Like, I thought you were gonna save me. He said, bro, I sent you all those signs. I tried. You know what I mean? It's like, when you get a visit from God, the more the devil attacks you through people, bro, you get harassed. The more the devil loses, the more you get praised, the more they gotta see you, that you get 20, 30, 40% tips, 20, 30, 40, or 100% tips. You get 40 people out of 50 a day calling for your manager who hates your ass. There's just a demonic spirit that he doesn't like. Think about sticking out that much, bro, at a place. You will be hated on, bro. And it's a great thing. I love haters, bro. I love haters because I got something in me that they don't have and no, they will never have. They're not capable of having my spirit, my talent, my gift. When someone says to me, hey man, I really appreciate you. When I see the happiness in their eyes, that's what I do this for. That's why I picked that as a temporary career, for example. I like helping people. When someone sees and tells me that you know you're a really genuine person, I gotta tell you something. This is when God visits you. I've never heard these words, these things, man. Like I said, I really feel like I think this is the best service, he said to me. I think this is the best service that I've ever got in the United States of America. I was like, what the? And he was being real. That is God visiting you. And then he just he gives me a handshake and there's $250s. The bill's $80. Because you're going through it, bro. You're being attacked at that job. You're going home. You're talking about all these things. And people are not trying to relate with you. You're saying, look at this, man. I got 100% tip or 120% tip. They tipped the bill, over the bill, whatever. They told me all these great things. And I'm being treated like shit by these people, bro. I'm being harassed, intimidated, you know. So they would never give me peace, bro. I'd be walking around like I would go try to talk to a coworker, right? Like I'm a grown ass man, and I'm the best server there, whatever. I'm a server, bro. At my previous server job, bro, we could talk all we wanted because they trusted us that as long as our tables are taken care of. I go and talk to a coworker, and then the manager comes and looks, oh, what's going on here? Let's go. It's like, let's go, right? So I stop talking. I tell him nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I stop talking, and then I'm just at the computer, and he goes, somebody help Andreas, please. Somebody help Andreas, please. Just harassment every 5 minutes, saying some shit like somebody help so and so, like a joke, like out loud, bro. Like, oh, you running around already? Like, we're talking about insane shit. They want you to go insane. That's what workforce mobbing is, targeting. And so they want you to go crazy. They want you to quit, and you stay there for a year and a half, and you shit on everybody. Without wanting to shit on nobody. You're just a good person. You showed respect, love, and they gave hate and disrespect back. You know what I'm saying? You know, people like us, bro, we show it. You know, God reveals the snakes around you. I promise you. This is a very important video. The people need to hear this. There's people that are like me out there right now, and you're going through this. I know you are. And my videos need to get some more. The algorithm hasn't hit yet. These are very important videos. Like, they are, man. They really are. I know that somebody out there, this relates to somebody. Maybe I'll start doing live streams. Maybe I'll chop this up, put it in shorts. Because shorts have been really the only thing that I've been really getting making some impact on people. Like, they see them more, but it's okay. This video will be on here until YouTube ban is over anyways. It'll reach everybody. I don't do this for money. You don't do shit for money. The money, because money is it's just a form of exchange. You know, someone could send you a house. They could send you a car. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't like that word money. You will be financially successful. No, of course, if you do things out of love, passion, and for the Most High, you're good, bro. You're not supposed to think about money. You go into any business and you do it for the money, you'll be the most unsuccessful loser in that area. That's why I hate these commercials, bro. Hey, do you want to make money in 2 minutes? Or do you want to make a passive income of $50,000 a week? It's like, with no credit, no this, no that, blah, 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 blah. Bro, no, I don't. I want to do something that makes me happy, and I want to serve the Most High. Yeah, I would love passive income of 50 grand a month, but you're making it sound so easy, bro. Things take hard work. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm sick of these people with their commercials, bro. They ain't trying to help nobody, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Promising this bullshit and you hit this. Just get up out of here, bro. I'm about to get YouTube Premium. You know, it just does something to my spirit. I hate those commercials. And it's like, there's some things like AI listens to you, like the phone listens, and then that's why things appear, right? But I realize God is in control. I already know, not I realize, but God is in control. So you might be getting some bad notifications on there that maybe you said something and you get a notification that you don't really want to see. or a bad temptation, like you're staying, you know what I'm saying, celibate for a minute. You like no nut November, whatever you want to call it. You're spiritually elevating. You're on your monk mode, and then you get the wrong thing. Like, you know, you're holding your seat. You're trying to do away with all those websites and all that stuff, and then you'll get some sexual picture just pops up. I don't know, that's the devil. But then also, the Lord is in control of good and evil. Okay, the devil does evil. The Lord never commits evil, but he'll test you, just like he tested Job. Like the devil mocked God, said, "Oh, you think that if you take everything away from him, or if everything is taken away from him, right, that he'll still believe in you?" And he said, go ahead, go and test him, go take everything away, but do not touch him. So he means don't hurt him, don't kill him, don't do nothing. And Job got tested like go through a furnace. He loses his family. First he loses material things, right? Then he loses his family. Then like his kids die or something. Then he loses his health. Then he loses everything, bro. Like literally. Job was a perfect man. He was a godly man, God-fearing. He was a holy man. And that's who God tests. You think the devil's gonna bother somebody who's serving him? Nah, he's not gonna bother his people. They're doing. He doesn't want to bother them so they can turn to the Most High. If you're doing the devil's work, you'll be blessed by the devil. He won't bother you. You'll be fine. He wants you to be. He wants you to be destroyed in the end. He's not gonna bother people that are was serving him. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna test me or people like this. He's gonna put me. You're gonna put someone like me in a situation where I get the most hate and stuff like that, thinking that it could break me, but I kept my faith in God and knew who I was, where I was, when I was, and also God also visited me to comfort me. He visited me through people. They praised me like I've never been praised before, because I carry the Holy Spirit in me and I'm a good person and I work hard. But there was a point where I was just saying that to myself and speaking of the Most High, but nothing physically around me, by people that know me, that I know, were saying anything but bad things, hating on me, whether it was at home, at the workforce, the way I was being treated, like I told you, workforce mob, intimidated, harassed. One time I had gum disease or whatever, and I was like, bro, there's no reason for me to be here. I go and ask for a simple answer to a question. I said, hey, so-and-so, I didn't want to think about the name. I was like, hey, I was just gonna say, if you guys don't need me, because it looks really slow, and from my experience in the restaurant business, you guys do not need me because it's dead. It's been dead in here. And then she's like, okay, we'll see. And it continues to get slower and slower and slower. And I'm like, so what's going on? Why am I still here? She's like, well, you picked up a double. Why did you pick that up? And then pick up a double shift then? I was like, that's not what I asked you, ma'am. I asked you, why am I still here when, for example, Dustin would always tell me that to go home or I could stay if I wanted to. If I'm asking for a professional question and I need a professional answer, she's like, well, Dustin isn't here anymore. I was like, okay. This person wants me to try to explain myself. It's crazy, bro, what people do to you. You know what I'm saying? I was held, not against my will, but they kept me there for 3 hours with no tables. If you've been in the hospitality industry, if you're not serving any tables, that means you shouldn't be there. The CEO, I told her, would appreciate it if I was sent home because I'm wasting the company's money, and I was completely right. And then she goes, well, you picked up a double and you're not allowed to go. I'm allowed to do whatever I want, but I did everything correctly. I stayed. It's all good. It's all good. I stayed so they can get embarrassed. They embarrassed themselves. It got even more dead. I mean, there were servers coming up to me and they heard them say, you're not cut yet? That's what they call it, cut. Like, you're not cut yet? You're not cut? I was like, nah, man, it's all good. I could have walked out if I wanted to. They had no power over me. I was just there to just be like, yeah, this is real funny. Like, I feel sorry for these people. Like, basically, like, it's an egotistical thing. Like, this is so unprofessional. Like, they just kept me there to be like, yeah, he's right, but we're going to insert our power as managers and stuff. And we're going to keep this guy here for 3 hours with nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, in my head, I was like, this is building up a good lawsuit if I really ever need one. You know what I'm saying? You do things correct. You live by the book. You do things where you're clean as a whistle, bro. Have respect for yourself. You're not going to let these people destroy you. That's why you get, once you leave, you don't let it affect you. But it's going to affect you. When you're around people, you're going to get some spiritual intuition. You're gonna feel a certain way when someone's spirit doesn't coincide with yours. When your spirit has, when you have the light in you, and you go near somebody and you start feeling this darkness, like you don't, it's only a 4-hour shift or something, and you just feel this sense of dread. It's like not conscious. It's like in your soul, subconscious. Like it's like the sense of like you wonder why you want to leave, and then all of a sudden a lot of servers leave. And like, because sometimes you're the only one there for a little bit till the next shift comes, and there's this thing that gets lifted. All this spiritual darkness is gone because the people around you had darkness. They were spiritually, you know what I'm saying, dark and did not mix well with your light. That's for sure. You can't. Light does not fellowship among darkness. You know what I'm saying? So my point is, when God visits you, it'll be strong, and he will continue to visit you till he's warning you, saying, leave, man. It's time for you to leave this place. Leave this establishment. You're worth way more than this. Take a leap of faith. Have faith in me. I'm telling these people, I'm sending you these beautiful souls to show you, to remind you of who you are, because nobody around you is telling you shit. They're not telling you anything. They're actually hating on you. They're not telling you the truth. They're not telling you nothing, bro. So I'm going to help you out. I'm going to bring these people to you. You will be praised from the day you started till the day you leave by people in the way of, you'll be appreciated beyond measure. I've never seen this in my life. I see it as a miracle. It's a miracle, bro, for God to send people, to send these beautiful people to tell me these things that were unconditional. To be told that I'm the best server in the United States of America. He believed that. That's how great he's like, I was like, would you like anything else? Thank you so much. He's like, no, we're gonna just chill and enjoy the ambiance. He likes my energy. Of course he does, man. Other people have this demonic energy. They wonder why they don't get like tips. What do you expect? You're gonna go up to the table, you have demonic ass energy, you hate your life, you got the devil in your, they walk around like this. Then what you working for, man? What you working for? What are you working for? I was never the type to do something I did. I liked what I did. That's why I was there. I do this for real. I like helping people. That's a form of helping. Hospitality's help. I'm Greek. We're hospitable people. The good ones are. There's always good and bad in every culture. We're hospitable. I like it, bro. That's the only thing I like doing. And then I find my calling. Boom, right here. Here it is. This is my platform because this is the best way I can reach the most people possible when the algorithm hits. But it might have hit, and it's just I might be being people like they don't want people to like us. The government, they don't want people to be talking like this. You know what I'm saying? They want the opposite. They want you to be on TikTok and Instagram, looking at other people's lives, looking at all these women that are with BBLs. Women are getting depressed over here, making breast augmentation when you're beautiful just the way you are. Just the way the Lord made you. You don't augment nothing. I remember my ex-girlfriend, I saw her, I ran into her like way years after we broke up, and she got a lip job. That did not, like I was like, man, if she was still with me, like, that's not attractive. The lips look fake. They're puffed up. You're born with the lips you got, lady. That's it. Love yourself. Dude, we don't like this shit. This is another subject. We don't like women. It's not sexy. Maybe if you're disgusting and playing with yourself and you like whoredom and stuff, then maybe that's for you. You know, you like a girl that takes fat from here, from her belly, and puts it on her ass, and it's filled with bacteria, and a lot of women die under the knife. You like fake tits, all this fake stuff. Excuse my French. You like that, huh? I like natural. I mean, I like to go with some stretch marks, it's all good. I like a natural person, and a person who doesn't worship themselves. Women get enough validation. What does Lil Wayne say? More dangerous than internet dating. That was in 2009 too. You know, what'd he say, bro? He should love me like they love Satan. Like, yeah. A lot of people like the devil. Like, they like serving the devil. They like being slaves. They like waiting in lines. I was at Whole Foods. The line was huge. And I was like, I said it out loud. I was like, I hope people that are in line with just these few items only have cash or need cash back, because the self-checkout is open. Or I hope you guys are supporting workers, because I don't know why there's so many people in line with a few things. I'm in line with the box of pizza because I only got cash. And I can't say, I hope that everybody that was in line needed cash back or was in line for a purpose, that they want to support workers, and so do I, but I don't support that store. I don't like Whole Foods, man. I don't like how they just open a self-check. I don't like places that support, like, they don't support human beings. I don't like electric cars. I don't like anything that is completely reliable on this system. I could stock up barrels of gas. My friend has that at his house. If I wanted to have a gas-powered car, anything that's as free as possible. You know, people that support this stuff, they like being slaves to the system, bro. That's what you got to be careful. We need to work together. We need to work towards like-minded individuals so we can build. They hate the family structure. Family's a business. You know, with a family, you can make a business. You get anybody with a like mind, right? 3 people with the same goal, the same type of vision, and you will create something. Okay, they don't want a vision, they want division. They want us brainwashed. They want us to watch their news. They want to control the weather. They want us to do what they say. They want us to believe what they say. Dude, on the thing, I just see random news just pop up on my phone. It says, Sinaloa drug cartel is operating in all 50 states. How, bro? How? They allowed it. They allowed this. They got the cartel working for them. They work together. You're trying to tell me you got all this technology and you can't stop the drugs coming in. We go from the cartel saying that they hate that there's fentanyl in their drugs, and we'll find whoever's is doing that, we're gonna kill them and stuff. And like the only way that's a supportive thing is like them saying like we hate fentanyl and people are contaminating our stuff with it. No, and look, they're selling fentanyl, bro. They're in cahoots with the government. But this is not my point. When God visits you, it will be profound. One time, if he visits you, you will have this unbelievable sense of peace. It's the Holy Spirit. Like, we're talking about comfort beyond your imagination. You might have a dream that feels like that. You'll wake up feeling like that. When he visits you, you will feel a profound sense of peace, and you will have no confusion, the devils of confusion. You will feel so peaceful. It's very hard to explain. More peaceful than you've ever felt in your life. Like, I'm not talking about a vacation, man. At the beautiful island. Excuse me. You can feel it there too, but yeah, you will feel amazing, man. Peace. And that's when you know you're doing what you also, when you're doing what is your purpose, what God put you here for, you will feel peaceful. Might not be what you want, but that's what he needs you here for. And you know what you get in return? Blessed. And you feel so much peace. You feel amazing, man, when you do God's will, bro. So remember, anybody that's in a situation like that right now, where you feel like no one's trying to understand you, they're not telling you what you know you are, and you know God understands that sometimes you need to get some reassurance. I told the lady, out of many ladies and many guys and whatever, many guests, I was like, thank you so much. I needed to hear that. I really did. And God will bless you too, the money, right? I was being given what I deserved for the hard work I was putting. I was shown, I was being told what I needed to hear. I was being given these huge tips showing that I'm worth more than this. That's what that meant. I was blessed financially, but I was also blessed in the way of, it's a sign, it's altogether a sign from God showing that I am worth more than this. I need to leave. If I'm being given $100 and the bill's 50, I need to go. It didn't happen once, didn't happen twice, didn't happen 3 times, didn't happen 4 times, it happened dozens of times within the last year and a half. And consistently, you know it's God. It happened so many times in a certain way, and the admiration, the thank, the gratefulness, these people leaving notes and letters for me. This lady drove back to the store a day, 2 days later, to leave a note about me. She wrote it on a beautiful piece of a beautiful envelope, and they should have given that shit to me, bro, so I could have had it. They posted it somewhere, and then I see it posted on the wall, and then it disappears. But I got some other ones, so it doesn't matter. So I got a picture of that note. That doesn't matter, bro. But see, they put it on the wall and they took it off, bro. You can't stop me, bro. I left. Sometimes when you're at a place, you're the reason. You're of the Most High. You're the reason that place is still surviving, like that the business is still going well. Whenever I've gotten screwed over by people and I left, man, things did not go well for them, their business, or anything after that. Someone screwed me over, hired me as a server, then he was shorter than me. I could tell he had some type of jealousy thing. Like, bro, you think it's easy being 6'7" too? It's like, we're not jealous. We're fine with who we are and stuff. I got a friend that's 5'8". He's happy with who he is. His girlfriend's 6 feet tall. You have to have confidence in life, man. But anyways, I could tell I was being hated on. And this guy's like, I could put you as a food runner. You're going to put a guy with 9 years of experience as a food runner when you hired me as a server, trying to give me excuses saying that, oh, because I did the test that he had us take. It was a lie, bro. There was like 5 girls that got hired and 1 man. And who did he hate on? The man. You know what I'm saying? He was just a hater, bro. Because he knew that I was going to accept that anyways. I was like, nah, bro, I'm good. I don't need that. No, I'm out of here. And then COVID hits and whole business closes down. You know what I'm saying, man? I just want the best for people, man. But some people don't deserve, they don't deserve your, not deserve, but they don't want your love, bro. They told you, that's the thing about life. Some people want your unconditional love because they felt unconditional love in their life. And other people show you to not be too giving with that love to other people. They're not going to accept it. They don't want your unconditional love. They want the opposite. They want division and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So don't give up in life. God will visit you and it will be profound and he will yell at you. So listen to the signs. Don't be like that one guy. No, I'm good. You know, God will save me. Yeah, he is saving you. He sends people, signs. I'm just saying, be spiritually aware of the dreams you have, the signs you get, and what they really mean, the bigger picture. Some people that are not spiritually aware, like and close to God, might be getting admiration like I was, and these huge tips and think that, oh, I should stay here. It doesn't matter if these people are. That's what someone told me, bro, in my family. It's like, oh, it doesn't matter that they're hating. Look at how grateful the people are to have you and all that. I was like, bro, it's bigger than that. You should stay there. That's great. That's a lot of money. What money? I don't care about the money. It's a sign. The money's a blessing. Yes, but they will tell you something that's small thinking. It's not spiritually. It's not. You know that this is a bigger thing, man. God is telling you something. You think God just tells you something? It's just so like this plain. Like, yeah, good job at work. Come on. No, it's way bigger than that. God has a big calling in your life. Okay, a huge one. a huge calling. I hope I made myself clear. When God visits you, you will feel an amazing, bountiful sense of peace that you probably never felt before. You will get random strangers to tell you things that you needed to hear. It's God telling you, I love you. You're a good person. Trusting the most amazing things that you do not hear, bro, from anybody around you on a daily basis, even on a monthly or yearly or ever basis. But the strangers will come in. It'll show you, like, if these people feel like this about me, just met me, that's pure. That's real. Because you know that they're being real, bro. They hug you, and just to secure how real God wants to make sure, just you know it's God when. That's why the money's incorporated. He's like, I'm gonna bless you financially, but also that financially is gonna be blessed like in a huge way, where it's gonna show you that what they're saying is exactly how they feel, because you feel that already without the money, right? But then God will be like, send these people, and these people will also give you a huge amount of money just to assure you that I ain't bullshitting. God saying, I love you, you're worth it. Okay, we got the money, 100% tip, not a 25 or 30, which are a huge tip, a bountiful one. One time I saw these people praying. I was like, I don't see that enough here, man. I don't see that enough, man. I'm so glad you guys are praying, you know, before you eat. God bless you guys. I said, God bless you. You know, I was just, it was amazing, man. God is amazing, man. God is the Most High God, bro. And we can't take him for granted, man. I love God, man. I love the Most High God. His Son, Jesus Christ. You know, the world might be ending, but it's ending for the wicked, not for us. I love each and every one of y'all. If this did anything for you, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the like button or dislike, I don't care. I love you guys, man. Stay strong out there. Create your own reality. Don't focus on things that don't serve you and on people that don't serve you. And remember, you are worth it, man. You are an amazing individual. You were put on this earth for a very large purpose, and everything is gonna work out, I promise. But you're gonna have to be strong, and there's gonna be a lot of trials, tribulations. God is gonna test you like he tested Job, and that's only because he loves you, and that the devil wants to see you fail. And remember, every day is a spiritual battle when you leave that door. When you leave that house, you have to be armored by the armor of God, okay? It's not all sunshine, rainbows, and Skittles. You'll have really good days, and some days will be very difficult. So fast, stay strong, read the word, and just sometimes silence is your best weapon against what's going on around you, because you know who you are, and people will tell you that to give you reassurance that God sends. And so then you'll know that the people around you are just hating on you, bro, and they're not serving you. So just keep your distance. I love y'all, man. SpiritualSocrates signing out. God bless y'all. All praise to the Most High.